Good morning, YouTube. This is your man George Page, aka the Perfect Sage, coming to you live on YouTube. And the character looking for you is Warren Garfield the cat, along with his friends from his old animated series, Garfield and Friends. You know, Odie, Yermo, I forgot the female cat's name, and his teddy bear. I want to speak about a situation where I call the death of Saturday morning. What happened Saturday morning? Why, when I get up, I don't really find cartoons anywhere on the networks. And even the ones on cable, not that good. Half the time they play the same cartoon over again, for like 2 or 3 hours, and it's just not that entertaining. I mean, let me speak something about myself. As you know, some of you know me, I'm in my 40s. I was born in the 70s, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. And those are times when television was great. I mean, when we were coming up, we used to love watching television. Sometimes, my mama we used to have to go to bed, and we hate missing something good that came on. I remember back in the day when, TV went off. A lot of young cats never knew what it was. That's when about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, they play the national anthem. They'll dun 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 dun, dun and say, and this is the end of your this is even the end of your station time, and that was it. TV was never on 24 hours. It was on for at least it went on for about 3 o'clock, and then come back again till about 5 o'clock. That was back then. A lot of the networks didn't have 24-hour news. Other than if you had cable, you might have that. But a lot of other networks just went off after a while. Saturday morning was a highlight for me coming up as a kid. I had to bust my tail. No, I said again, I'm not the coach. I'm the coach. I had to bust my ass all week at school. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 40 hours a day. Then come home, I had to do homework, and then you look forward to Saturday morning. You look forward to just getting up in the morning, and you wouldn't have anything to do unless you had chores, And then you just sit and watch cartoons. Sometimes you even take a shower. You just, be in your pajamas, eating cereal. And then when there's a break, you might change your clothes later. And you just sit there and have fun. Me and my brothers and my nephews, we just, watch cartoons till cartoons went off. We might watch something like wrestling or something come on good, but generally we go outside, we play, we have fun, we use our imagination. We can always afford those toys. They was kind of expensive, some of those toys they made from based on cartoons. We're lucky we get them for Christmas or for birthdays. But we had our imagination. We imagined we were He-Man, Superman, and all the other characters from cartoons. Problem is nowadays, who killed Saturday morning? These so-called parent right groups. I mean, they talk about how cartoons are violent, how they just, kids should, get more education. Fuck education. I get enough of that when I was going to school. When I got home, I wanted just to be a kid and just enjoy myself. Just, just relax and kick off my heels and eat cereal or Pop-Tarts or something. We laugh and we play and we have a good time. But that's the problem. People don't want children to be children anymore. They want to grow up so fast. And then they were using the bullshit that talk about how, cartoons are violent. There's violence in cartoons. There's violence in cartoons. But the fact is, there's violence everywhere. Human beings, we are a violent, creature. I mean, you can watch on TV, the news, in your neighborhoods, even your own home. But just because it's violence in cartoons, but that was unrealistic violence. Watching a piano fall on Tom and Jerry, or watching Elmer Fudd hit with a mallet, or they didn't hurt, they didn't bleed. They popped up and kept on going. That was the fun part. We laughed and we enjoyed that. And then they used the excuse that the toy companies were using the cartoons to sell toys. So what? That was the purpose of the cartoons. They were selling towards their consumers. That was kids. Your parents didn't like to buy them, then you had to buy them. You had to buy them all the time. You had to buy the whole collection. Do like my mama did. When you had the money, buy them on Christmas or your birthday. You know, I used to remember there was some good cartoons coming up. Like there was a cartoon I used to watch. It used to come on Saturday morning on Cartoon Networks called Young Justice. I used to love watching it. It's on DC's streaming service now, but I used to like to watch it. It was great. I used to like it, but I used to love it. I mean, I love it. But they said the reason why that cartoon was canceled because toy sales wasn't doing too well. Kids are not playing with toys anymore, and these companies got to realize that the kids now, even kids as young as maybe 5, 6 years old, spend more time on their phones or tablets or a laptop. The internet and social media has taken over our children. They got to realize that. But if the cartoon's still entertaining, if you still have people watching it, you shouldn't get rid of it just because you can't sell the toys. Only people who really buy the toys now is all adults trying to live their childhood. I just watched a thing on the news where this guy bought a mold toy of Boba Fett from Star Wars. The reason why they couldn't sell it because they had to say attachment was maybe dangerous to children because children were bad for putting things in their mouth or swallow something like that or choke or something like that. And it was sold for almost like $100,000. These are adults living their childhood. Someone who missed out on the things they wanted as kids, but who can afford it now. I wouldn't go as far. Here. Truth is, I used to collect comic books when I was younger. I still got collections sitting in my mom's closet at home. Yeah. When you need to go through them and maybe think about selling them. I mean, they're just sitting there getting old. I might find a few that's might be worth a few bucks, but that's down here and there. But like I said, these adult action groups or whatever, they kill Saturday morning for kids. You get up on Saturday morning now, you watch news. I mean, you watch news mostly all the week. It's on 24 hours a day, but you should have one space in between where you don't want to hear about who got shot, about politics or anything. You just want to be a kid. You don't need that shit on Saturday morning. They need to, I don't know. I mean, I'm nostalgic. I miss those days where I get up and, and just watch cartoons till they went off and then go outside and play and imagine I was a hero or something like that. Or, meet. I miss that good old fashioned, Roadrunner and the Wile E. Coyote. I think I'm getting nostalgic. Like I said, I'm nostalgic at my age. I'm just thinking about what it used to be like to be a kid. And I feel bad for the kids now that they don't have that. What's my highlight get on Saturday morning? Watching old westerns. That's sad. I'm watching old westerns. I mean, I turn on, like I said, the networks are either showing something educational or showing news. And like I said, I'm grown now, and I don't need too much education. I got enough anyway. But I just want to be entertained, and that's the problem. Children not being entertained anymore. They got to find alternatives. That's why you parents complain about the kids being on the phone and being on the computers. Because the fact is, you took away the thing that made being a kid fun. Was Saturday mornings. I never understand why. And I like to tell adults, don't you remember being a kid? So why do you want to be growing up so fast? Enjoy childhood. Enjoy being, just get up on Saturday mornings and just eating cereal and just laughing and, and just, having fun. It's sad that Saturday morning's dead. All adults should we should have like a big funeral procession with, with pictures of Popeye and the Looney Tunes and Smurfs surrounded by flowers going down a parade march, with the black bands on our hands, But it is what it is. I mean, but time changed. But sometimes it's nice to something from back in the day stays. Well, I just want to speak on that. He's the man George Page, aka the Pervy Sage. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe.